Late afternoon. It's a very overcast day. Look at that. Wow. No sun around. And we're going to relocate 4 hives. These are Langstroth hives, and I've been asked to take them out. And so we prepped everything here in the truck. So here we have some chains and some bands, so that if there's a problem with those hives, I'll put these bands underneath and then tighten with these chains, my chain system, so that the supers stay tight onto the hives and the lid is tight onto the hive. I might not need it, but this is here just in case. I've got 4 ready. And this is also because they're Langstroth hives. I don't have the luxury of having these doors. Just like that, I would come along and I'd just close them and we're all sorted. I know they're bee-proof, the bees won't get out and so on. So here what I've got to do is I've got to take this fabric and I've got to get my other hive tool and stick it into all the holes along the front of the Langstroth. And hopefully too many bees won't escape, or there'll be another hole that might need to be closed up. And that's why I brought this foam rubber as well. That helps a lot. So we've got enough of that for 4 hives. Yeah, then we've got some tools in there that I may need, I don't know. And these 4 catch boxes here are going to be put in the place that the hives come from. And once I've taken the hives, I'll put these there. I'll open the doors and leave them there in case some of the bees haven't made it home. And because it's a very overcast day, the bees might not be able to get their bearings because there's no sun around. So we've got to think a bit like a bee, and yeah, they might stay on the flowers or stay huddled in a group wherever they are and only make it home tomorrow when the sun comes out. So right, so this wood and what the front of the hives will go onto here, and the back of the hives will be down. So the hives will be actually at an angle, the front higher than the rear, the back of the hive, so that should a comb break and fall down, it won't smother the entrance and stop any air coming in. Although the site that they're going to is only about maximum of 10 minutes, 12 minutes away from where they currently are. But after loading the first one, it will probably take half an hour before the first one will be off and opened again. So the supers that are on, because they all have supers, were harvested, and that honey is actually going, there it is, in those buckets, and that's going to go to inside the car. We've got our smoker and a couple of tools inside so that they don't get wet in the rain. I've got at the back here gumboots and a bucket and some fuel for my smoker. I've got egg box, I've got pine needles, and I've got elephant dung. The bees will find themselves at their new site shortly, and yeah, we'll let you know how it goes. I've got help on the other side. I've got help where the site's going. I know exactly which ones I'm going to take first and which ones go the order. I know where the hives, each hive's going to go to when I get to the new site. So these things are all planned beforehand. The more planning you can do, the better it is for you. The easier it goes when you're actually doing it. So I have a new route from the site to the new site, the old site to the new site, and it's a bit longer once the bees are on, but there are no speed bumps on that route, whereas on the way to the site there are a lot of speed bumps, and some of them are quite brutal, and I don't want to break some of the comb in the hives or actually duly upset the bees too much. And that's all part of the planning. Make sure you've got everything before you go. Plan for things that might go awry, but also plan for an easy time and a good time for the bees. Don't stress the bees too much. That's how we're doing it at this time. And I'm not using my covers on the hives my normal grid covers, and I'm not using my covers on the catch boxes either. I will go around tomorrow afternoon and see if there've been any bees, stragglers that come into the hives, and all I'll do tomorrow is I'll come through, have a look, and that's how the hive will look, and I'll just close them in. I'll mark which particular site they come from, and then I'll open them at that particular hive. So those bees will know their swarm, and they will each go to their own hive. So I'll mark on the top of the lids which one belongs to which hive. Okay, see you later. Take care.